Hey, what's going on? Ryan here with Intersection Records, and today talking about our kids not liking our music and maybe us not liking their music. This is kind of something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and this is just my experience. I have two kids. I have a 21-year-old daughter, and I have my son's birthday is today. Actually, he's 11. And that's why I wanted to do this show. Um, I have two different experiences with this. So my daughter, I raised her, she was born in 2001, and, I was 28 years old, and, her driving around in the car seat, we listened to the Rolling Stones, Grateful Dead, classic rock. And, I had her by the time she was 2 or 3, singing I Can't Get No, Satisfaction. I ended up taking her to the Rolling Stones in 2006 when she was 4, and she knew every single song. Her favorite song was Painted Black. We've done the rock concert thing. She's seen Paul McCartney 3 times. She's seen The Who. She's seen The Dead. She's seen everybody, Santana. And she loves my music. But she also wants me to like the stuff that she likes. And, that's the give and take with that. She loves Taylor Swift, and she wants me to listen to these albums and understand these albums. And I do try, and I don't necessarily like it that much. I respect Taylor Swift. I think she's okay. But I don't really consider it to be real serious music. I think it's pop music, and I'm not sure how good it is. I know that she has collaborators, so we're led to believe that she writes everything like she's this prolific Bob Dylan artist or Joni Mitchell artist, and I'm not sure that's accurate. My son listens to hip hop. They do the walk-up songs in the baseball game when they go to bat, and he wants to have a hip-hop song there. And he is defiant in the sense that he doesn't like my music. I'm in a band. He doesn't want to play guitar. He doesn't want to learn an instrument. He told me that, I said, someday all these guitars will be yours. He's like, well, I'll just sell them all, right? So that being said, I do play certain things in the car that I know that he likes. I can see his, hand hitting his knee to the beat of some of the heavier rock stuff that I play. And we have talked about that. He likes some of the Guns N' Roses. He likes some of the Metallica, probably from Stranger Things, the big song, Master of Puppets, So, and I know that his age group, some of those kids like that heavier stuff. Pantera and Rage Against the Machine and some of these things that they're now just getting into. I took some notes here just to talk on this subject. Again, one, I think there's some universally loved music. My dad was born in the 40s. When I was growing up, he introduced me to Elvis. He introduced me to Buddy Holly and some of the stuff that I still like to this day. Now, I know for a fact that some of the stuff that when I was growing up, the Def Leppards and the Motley Crues and the Van Halens, he didn't really like that stuff. But I do think there's some universally loved music that all kids are going to end up liking. And I know that kids want to have their own musical identity. That's important. For my daughter's sake, liking my music was great, but now she wants to, as a young adult, find her own musical identity, and she wants that musical identity to be valued by me. So what do we need to do as parents? We do need to respect the fact that they are searching for music. They don't want to just follow in their parents' footsteps. I'm 50, we grew up in a great age of music. And so did our parents. The 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s, great musical times. We need to listen to their music that they like and tell them what we like about it, and try not to be so critical. I know there's a lot of music out there that, we just don't identify with. frankly, there's stuff in the top 10 that's not good. It doesn't really even have a hook. It certainly doesn't have verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, or whatever, like some of the great songs that we like do. Some of it, a lot of it's hip hop. A lot of it's hip hop with no soul or no heart. I have a hard time with that. Let the kids have their own musical identity, respect it, listen to it, give it some constructive thought. Don't push too hard your music down their throat, because they'll really back off if you try to push your music down their throat. That's what I'm not doing with my son. I realize the more I push my music at him, the more he goes the other way on purpose. Give him doses. Don't make fun of their music. Pick the right times to play your music to them, right? You don't want to do it when they're exhausted. Do it with them when maybe there's a good time, fun time to do it. Play great music to them, not the fringy stuff that's hard and challenging. Don't play them, Close to the Edge by Yes or some, real obscure music. Play the great stuff. Play the AC/DCs. Play the stuff that everybody loves, The Journey. Don't ask them if they like it too much. Hey, do you like this? Because they may say no just to say no. You know when they like it, when they're tapping their feet. Don't be a parent that listens to bad music. Are you a parent that listens to bad music? It's a sickness and a disease. By the way, subscribe to my channel. We do shows every day. Thanks a lot to all of you out there that are getting us up towards 500 subscribers. Don't be a parent that listens to bad music. Like some of their music and affirm to them what you like about it. Don't be a dick about it. Tell them, hey, I like that groove on that rap song that you don't know about. Go out of your way to acknowledge that. Even if maybe you don't like it that much, let them know that they're listening to good music. They'll come around, by the way. Studies have shown that kids will listen to what their parents like. And kids know that some of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff is great. They just know it. They may not want to admit it, but there's this universally great music. Michael Jackson's music, Prince's music, some of the Eagles stuff, some of the Doobie Brothers. I mean, it's just great music. They've been listening to your music since they were born. It's ingrained in their DNA. If you listen to a lot of music in the car, they are ingrained. It's ingrained to them how they know these songs. Just like when you were in the back of the grocery getter going to Kmart in 1977, that stuff your parents were listening to, it's ingrained in your DNA. That's why we like yacht rock, right? A lot of us kids of the yacht rock. If they ask you to listen to their music, do it. Listen to their music. Give it a real chance. Highlight the good qualities and politely explain what you don't like about it. Take them to concerts. Take them to the concerts that you like and that they like. Stay positive and make the music experience fun. Don't brag that your era was better. Oh man, my era was so much better. Our music was good because we really played instruments. We really recorded on tape. When we made a mistake on tape, we had to fix it by cutting the tape, and they don't need to know all those details. We know that our music was great. Stay positive. Let them figure it out. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink from it. Peace out. Subscribe to my channel. Thanks for listening to me roll on and on. See you.